What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Talkin with Jake. Hope we're doing well. I have a guest with me today. This gentleman to my left is Kenley Pierre. Kenley, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Jake. It's great to be here today and talk some football, some sports, so we got going on.
Absolutely. I've had Kenley on before. I had him on a different podcast I did with Justin, who of course you all know and love, Jake and Justin in the morning that I used to do. I had him on, I've had him on some other stuff that I've done, but I'm not sure if I've ever had him on. I may have, but it's been a while, Kenley, so let's get right into it. Today we're just going to talk about a few quarterbacks in the NFL, some that may be elite, some maybe in a second or a third tier. And I'm going to ask Kenley, and we're going to discuss, what they can do, maybe become elite or stay elite, or what their teams need to do. So let's jump right into it. So Kenley, as a big Ravens fan, I think it's only right that we start with Lamar Jackson. Of course, he's still playing. He has a game against the Buffalo Bills this weekend. He is two-time MVP. He's got a chance to possibly win his third. Will most likely at least be in the top two with Josh Allen. So first of all, do you think he's the MVP?
I'd say so with the teams that are remaining and a guy that's used to be a Patriots fan but come playoff time is a Baltimore fan. With especially with the quarterbacks playing, and you ask if he's the MVP. Honestly, you could make a case for both players.
Yeah.
You could make a case for Saquon. My case for Lamar is, statistically, we know he's doing pretty better. But if you take him off as the starting Q, you still have Henry, but the offense is the same. The Pro Bowler Zay Flowers, does he get that Pro Bowl without Lamar? There's a difference. We know, but at the same time, if you could make a case for Allen, he doesn't have nine Pro Bowlers on the team.
Yeah.
So he's doing more with less. And at that point in time, Lamar was doing more with less last year, and he got it. But I feel like, to be honest with you, I don't think it's this year, but I know he's likely to win it. What I hope doesn't happen is that there's no co-MVPs. The last time that happened was...
I'd be shocked, yeah.
It was McNair and Manning.
Yeah.
That's funny. One black guy, one white guy, I
hope
that does not happen again. I really hope that doesn't happen again. But you can make a case for either guy, but the real answer, I'm gonna say Josh Allen for this year. Reason being, it seems that he has more weapons, especially on the receiving core, the passing game. But James Cook has been playing well.
Yeah.
And we didn't expect for him to make that step, but he has, and he's a top five. I believe he's pushing into that top five mark as a top five running back in the league. And the offense line looks better, especially the left tackle position with the Bills. He's doing more or less similar playing style, but he's doing more or less this year, and I'm going to say Allen.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I've had Allen throughout the year. But now let's dive a little deeper into Lamar Jackson. So Lamar, obviously, in the regular season, has done pretty much everything that you could possibly do. Hasn't had quite the same success in the postseason. Has a big game against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. It's going to be freezing cold this weekend. So, first of all, is there a specific reason why you think Lamar hasn't been able to quite get it done yet in the postseason?
Well, I'll say this. There's a lot of guys, but for him specifically, a guy that's a two-time MVP winner, right? Herbert doesn't have that. C.J. Stroud, Burrow, Love, Baker Mayfield, all these quarterbacks that are listed here, right? But that's regular. It's a regular to me. So it's a regular season award, obviously, and he does well. I feel like what's going on now. I feel like with back then with Greg Roman, that offense, the way it was designed, it wasn't designed for him to help him win back-to-back playoff games, go on a deep run.